As we discussed in the previous lesson, the Kerberos authentication and authorization is used specifically in the Windows operating system. Now, under Kerberos authentication, this is a single sign-on network authentication and authorization protocol used on many networks, notably as implemented by Microsoft's Active Directory service. Now, this particular protocol is made up of three parts. First of all, you'll have the KDC, which is the authentication service, and then you'll have the principal and then the application server. Now, the principal is typically the end user, the person requesting to be authenticated. Now, the way it works is that the client or the end user will send the authentication service AS a request for a ticket granting ticket, a TGT. Now, this TGT will be timestamped. Now, the authentication service will check to ensure that the client or the user account is present, and if the request is valid, it will then respond with the following data. The first one will be the actual TGT, which will contain information about the client, the name of the client and the IP address, plus a timestamp and a validity period. Now, this information, this data will be encrypted using the KDC's secret key. Next would be the TGS session key for use in communications between the client and the TGS, and this will be encrypted using a hash of the user's password. And right here is an image showing you how that would work. So stage one, the principal or the client or the end user will send a login request to the KDC, the authentication service. The KDC will check to ensure that this person has an actual account. It will then send back the TGT containing the user's name, the password, timestamp, and so on. And then from here, the user can now request to be authorized. Now, under Kerberos authorization, this is how it would work. The principal would first of all, again, send a service request to the KDC, the ticket granting service, asking for the ticket. The KDC will then respond with the service ticket containing the user's name, the password, timestamp, and so on. The principal will now present that service ticket to the application server saying, hey, I've been authenticated. This is my ticket to authorize the use of an application on your server. So here right now in stage 3, you could have a mutual authentication where the principal authenticates the application server authenticates the principal. It's optional. But stage 4, once the authorization has been complete, you can now have data transfer between the principal and the application server. So that's it for Kerberos authorization and authentication. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next class.